Sweet. Hey, everybody. All right. We are getting funky. Funky fresh. Sorry, just doing all the checkups and seeing how we're doing. How you guys feeling? PlayStation is coming in a week after we had a Nintendo Direct. One that people would say probably not their favorite thing ever. Definitely not one of my favorite directs. But it's happening. Audio's working. Looks like we're doing good. Sorry. YouTube doesn't make it easy for this whole connecting live thing. I mean, they kind of do in some ways. Anyways, thought this was a good time for us to hang out. Just do this for today's episode. Oh man. What are you excited for? What are you hyped for? The thing about any direct or like any PlayStation thing, tons of hype, tons of excitement, you know, especially if we haven't seen it for a little bit. And then when it happens, you're like, not, it was okay. They're usually average. And for PlayStation, most of them have been pretty average, but I think the last one, whatever one that we had where Final Fantasy 15 was in it, and all those announcements, that was crazy. That was really good. So I'm excited to see about the future of PlayStation 5. Whatever that may be. So, pretty stoked, man. Everything's looking good. 7 minutes. 7 beautiful minutes. Let's see what I expect. I think what I expect and what I want is totally different in this direct. What I expect is that we are going to get essentially Ratchet and Clank, a little bit more information on that game for sure. Talk about it, see maybe some demo, I bet of some sort will be here. Hopefully Final Fantasy 16. That's what we're on, I think. So many now. When's the point when you just kind of stop counting Final Fantasy numbers, you know? When do you go back to like they do in the movies or even in video games, like Final Fantasy Origins? And then you do the Origins 1, 2, 3, 4 and going down. Getting a little high in the numbers there. But hard to remember. But I think it's 16. That game looks great. I expect maybe we'll see more on that game. We might get, like, I don't know how, like, crazy they're going to get into this. We might see Horizon here. Because there was a lot of Horizon gameplay the last time we saw it. Like, more than I would expect from that game. And so I could see, like, something going on there. Other than that, man, there's, you know, the smaller indie-ish, like, AA games that we've known about, which I'm excited for, but, dude, I want some AAA action. I want to see why we're getting this PlayStation 5. They need some hype. And, look at these little guys crawling. Come to Daddy. Come on. Walk over to Daddy. Let's get a direct. Or let's get some cool information. Yeah. What did you guys think of our Mario review? It's fun to review games. This would be my first time actually reviewing a game. And I like it. It was fun. It's fun to do. Didn't get everything I wanted to say out. Like I was reminded that the drop in frames, like 60 to 30, is a big deal, especially if you're doing Bowser's Fury, right? So dropping from 60 frames to 30 frames, not too hot when you're going from docked to handheld. Thing is, I just have played handheld this whole time, so the stuttering or the change in frame rate didn't matter to me because I never knew it was worse, you know? Ignorance is bliss. That's what I'm saying. Ignorance is very much bliss. Let's see. Let's get that going. Share this to the world real quick. To all my boys out there, all my boys. We are 3 minutes and 30 seconds away to the hype train. Choo choo, choo choo. Let's see, man. Let's give these guys my thing. Sorry, y'all. Should have done this before. But hey, we're live. We're live and we're beautiful. Pasting that. Isn't this exciting? Watching me type on a phone. If you haven't, the Nintendo Show, check the Nintendo Show out. We will have audio podcast things going on with that. Fully an audio show now. So just so you know. And sadly, our last recording, which is episode 56, all of my information got lost. So that sucked. So we're going to have to re-record that, and that will be in a week or so. So the Nintendo Show will be back on. If you're a fan, if you know anything about the Nintendo Show, that will be coming back on. We do not have a PlayStation Show. This is the PlayStation Show. Weekly recharge where you can get all your gaming, entertainment, and nerd culture news, and just opinions and thoughts from myself. And eventually Trevor will be coming on here real soon, which is really exciting. Probably, maybe, for the Pokemon information. That'd be cool. That's something he knows way more than I do. There's a Pokemon Direct coming out tomorrow. Dude, we're so, I'm like, we're just getting hit. Hype train after hype train after hype train. We got Pokemon Snap coming. Dude, I'm so excited. 1 minute and 38 seconds. Let me post this. A little bit about myself, why I got into this. I love video games. Love video games, have forever. Love podcasting, have forever. Loved people who've podcasted. My influences are like old IGN shows. Jose Otero's version of the NVC, my favorite podcast of all time. One of them at least. Of course, Greg Miller and Colin Moriarty's version of Beyond was some of my favorite. Like, I love the old school podcast, so that's kind of my game. That's where I came in from. And, you know, just a big fan of the YouTube as well. So that's kind of about me. I love videos, love gaming culture, nerd culture stuff, so no wonder. That's why I'm here, dummy, right? 21 seconds. Okay, 7 seconds. Let me know if the audio is crap. I kind of checked it out before we went, so here we go.
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5. Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown of Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Let's make this fun.
Picking up where Crash Bandicoot Warp left off, in Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once-thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave, but wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K.
Ooh, native 4K. How do we feel about this with these
the
PlayStation games doing this?
And probably some errands to run. There's
Repurchasing
little time to wait on loading screens.
From 4 to 5.
DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's DNA-changing
I don't know
ray
if I
gun,
like it.
or feel the grip when you grapple a Tana's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard, and really feel the suck when you vacuum his Dingo Dial.
Feel
Looking to
the
get fully
suck.
immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio. Achieving the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials, flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that.
The state of play is
Then bring
15
your
minutes
incomplete save
of
over from the
Crash.
PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
Coming soon.
Welcome back, Crash. The gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play.
All
We've
right,
got some great
get us
updates
going.
lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play.
Returnal.
Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
What's cool about Returnal, it looks like a top-down kind of game like Housemarque with all the bullets coming at you and stuff, but in a third-person perspective. It looks so good, dude. Housemarque
The
really
large
knows how to
variety
make
of
this
enemies
crap.
And the vast number of unique movesets each possess, combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances.
Yikes.
Are. Death is only the beginning. Every time
So
you die and
roguelike-in,
restart,
roguelike-in.
the world will change. The map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game.
The enemy design's pretty fun. Liking that.
You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. we allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
What?
That can't be here.
I like that.
I'm reliving my memories in that house, but not fully.
Just the roguelike and the story aspects. The best roguelikes are the ones that like do some amazing story, like Hades, kind of intertwined with the craziness of going over and over into the same thing.
There's no comfort here. No safe space.
So hopefully they do that well. Uh-oh. You are now playing PT all of a sudden.
Exactly as I left it.
Home's where the heart is. Returnal. Looks good. Gonna get it. But nothing new.
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at Housemarque. Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
Saw this on the Nintendo Direct with a weird trailer. It looks fun, but I don't know if I'm willing to pay $60 for a multiplayer game anymore,
Hi,
ever
I'm
since
Josh from
free-to-play
Belden
games have
Studios.
happened.
We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is
I love me a
easy to
dodgeball
play.
game, though.
There's
When I was a
lot of depth
kid,
here for
dude, I
those who've got the
loved
skills.
me a dodgeball game.
In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit. Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win. Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still
Stream
dominate.
is freaking
We're
out.
playing in Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find
Slowly
in our upcoming
going down
crossplay
to
beta.
2080p.
The special ball for this match is the sniper
Slowly
ball,
going
which
down
locks
to
onto targets from far across the map.
1080p.
And wham! You can take them out before they
This is
have a
what
chance
this
to
game
react.
looked like on the Nintendo
Beyond special
64.
balls, each map features a unique
Sorry,
mechanic.
y'all.
In Back
It's either
Alley
my
Brawl, you
internet
can
or the
copy
stream
two
is
to make a
being
quick getaway
wrecked.
or use them to sneak
Probably
up on
my
your
internet.
opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate.
That's kind of cool.
Or risk it all.
Need the ball,
Charge
yo.
up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you
Do it.
soon,
Let's
brawlers.
crossplay this thing. Oh, now it looks like you're on a 720 Switch as we slowly go up 4K. Thank you, stream. Dude, that looks fun. Like, it looks fun. I just don't know if I'm ready to play.
Time for something new.
Or pay
Here's
for
your
it,
first look at
at
an
least.
upcoming PS5
I'm ready to play
game
it.
from
Not
the
ready to
team
pay
at
for it.
Slow Clap.
Slow Clap, like the name of that developer. It's the raid, bro. It's gonna get raiding in here. That movie has some crazy sickest fight scenes, and this looks exactly like it. Raid me, baby. Yep. If you haven't seen Raid, check out the fight scenes in Raid, dude. God, so good. This is kind of fun looking, dude. Like the art style, like the scratchy paint kind of crap. Sifu? 2021. I'm down, dude. Down to clown, but not a
That was the
PS5
debut
exclusive.
Of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Annapurna, sorry. Tripping, dude. Should've got high before this. Dang it.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void, which has been consuming everything in its path. You play as Ray, a daring Void Runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly.
I think
as a
one
last-ditch
place that
effort to save her homeworld.
indie developers haven't done
Ray is
so well
extremely agile, able to speed
are
across the
both
world
open
with
worlds
abilities akin to
and
Sifu.
platforming.
On the ashen
I mean, there's a
clouds,
few,
she can
very
quickly
few.
cover great
Like Blue
distances in
Flame
our
does
key
good
world.
platforming. But, man, it's
At its
very
core,
rare
Solar Ash is a game about movement.
to do a
Ray
good
has
3D
everything she
platforming
needs to
game.
flow through the dangerous and unique
They do
world.
good platforming, sorry. They don't do good 3D platforming games. And open worlds, no way. So, when I see it from an indie developer, I'm always worried because it
As you
hasn't
journey to
really
save your planet,
worked out
you'll
too
find
hot.
yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage
The look
flow.
is fun. The look is fun.
As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void. Wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
So given the pace so far of this state of play, how we're giving indie so much love, I'm not feeling like we're going to get a lot of AAA Sony things going on in this state of play. So
Solar Ash
just keeping the hype low, dudes. Just
adventure
keeping the hype low, trying to
The giant
save us some
spaces,
heartache.
the feel
Hopefully
of
it's actually
movement,
good.
the flow of combat,
But so far I'm
and
liking the
high-stakes
games that I'm
battles
seeing.
atop
Like, these are great
enormous
indie
beasts
games.
all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique and, more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar
Other
Ash to
games are
PS5 and
labors of
PS4
hate,
later
so you
this
know.
year.
This one is a labor of love. Labor's love. Labor is love
If
is
you're
labor,
a fan of
right?
scary games, this next one is for you.
RE8?
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
Donnie Darko 2. This is the animatronic thing. Please don't be. Don't be the Five Nights at Freddy's crap, please. Okay, so it is, yeah? Dude, I've tried. You're like, I've tried Five Nights at Freddy's. I hate that game. I honestly hate that game
Gregory, we
so
can get you out
much.
of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you. We have to get you out by morning.
I mean, there is a ball pit, so that's pretty fun. Jurassic Park scene.
Bring me what I want, and if you fail me, then you will. Both of you burn!
Nah, dude. I ain't feeling this. It don't look good. I'm sure it will be played millions of times by YouTubers all over, and it'll be the most popular thing ever. But I do not like it. Sam, I am.
There's more going on here than you realize.
Do not like Freddy's. I am. 2021. Ooh.
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's security breach.
What?
Up next, let's take a tour of
Dude.
Oddworld Soulstorm.
Straight up indie direct, dude. Just all indies.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lamb,
Sorry, State of
creative
Play.
director at Oddworld
Got the Nintendo on the brain.
Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
I love Oddworld.
I've always known you would come.
It's weird, but I love it.
Know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution. As you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckons.
This developer's got a voice
We
like
really
he's been
wanted
through
to
something.
bring this world to life
You know?
with what we call 2.9D
Rugged.
platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations.
Ooh, because I love me a heartbeat crap.
There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you
It's
must
always
try
so
to
stressful,
save
dude.
along the way. But they are
The
far
heartbeat
more than
rumble or
helpless
hearing
workers
it in
looking to
Halo.
be
Do you
saved.
remember that crap?
When
The
used
stupid thing
effectively,
beeping over
you'll
and
be
over
able to
again.
solve
Oh my
puzzles, harness
gosh.
their combined energy,
Glad
and
they
be
got rid
given
of
the
that.
tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all.
I mean, this is a pretty game. It looks good.
In order to
but,
stand a chance against this much larger threat,
tired of
we
seeing
gave
it,
Abe the
dude. We've
ability
seen this
to
so many
scavenge,
times. I think
loot,
every single
pickpocket
State of Play
items
has
from
shown
his
this.
surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, possession. This mystical
Shamanic.
power allows you to take control of your foes and use their
Nice.
strengths and weapons against them,
Word
or use them
usage.
to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough,
The cutscenes in this
there are
movie
also
or in
more
this game
dangers
were
in
always the
forms of
best,
natural
dude.
obstacles,
All the Oddworld
ancient traps,
cutscenes,
trials against
like
swarming dark
PlayStation
creatures,
time and like on the
industrial
Xbox, you were
hazards
like,
that must be
holy
dodged,
crap, how is this
crossed, and
possible,
avoided.
dude?
Ultimately,
Like blew your
Abe's
mind,
journey
man.
is one of hope, freedom, and truth.
Not so much now, but
There's
still
a rich
really
and
pretty.
engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
Thank gosh, it's coming out soon. Tired of. Hopefully, this is the last time we'll see it. No offense, it looks good. I just can't take it anymore. Okay, we get it. It's coming out. It's been coming out for a while.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news.
Very
Active
nice.
PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version
What?
for no extra cost starting in April.
What? Twice? Okay, this
Moving
game
on,
looks so
it's
good.
time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits,
Dude,
a
Kena,
gorgeous new
take me
adventure we
in.
last saw in the June PS5 showcase.
I hope it still looks good because it looks so good at the first. Oh, please. Okay, gameplay and cinematics captured. God, the animation is so good, dude. Like, animation has improved so much. It's like we're getting Pixar-y, dude. Just, not just the visuals, just like the animation is really cute.
The rats seem quite fond of you. They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine.
God, I love the art style. Dude, I'm so into this. So Trev just messaged me. We will be showing the Pokemon Direct. Trev will live react to that tomorrow and talk about it. So
Spirits linger here.
that's exciting. Get to see Trevor back on the tube.
You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now.
Like the visuals are impressing me, the story play, even the puzzles, but the action, not blown away yet.
This land can be hid, but you cannot stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
Some of these bosses, though, getting some Zelda vibes, dude. God, I love it. I love it. Please be good. Please be good in the action department. The gameplay's what's matter. Please be good. What? Legit. Oh, I want Kina, Bridge of Spirits. I want, and you know,
Spirit guide is a lonely one.
you know they're thinking there's a sequel. You know they know it's good because there's a little subheading on that
Now let's
thing.
settle
So
in for a stylish new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter
Okay, so
developed by the
Deathloop
team at Arcane.
has been a mystery to me forever. So I'm excited to see what this actually is.
Ever break this loop.
There's no never here. Just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
Bring it, baby.
This is Ramblin' Frank's Matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Colt, the visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Toxic illusion.
Please describe this game. I don't need another trailer. Describe to me what I'm playing in Deathloop. Because it's so confusing to me. So I know it's a roguelike. It's you're trying to kill one assassin and another assassin's trying to kill you, maybe? Oh. I just need a demo, dude. I just need a demo. I'm digging this song. A little Deathloop song, a little James Bond on this? Digging that. I mean, it's a great team. They do great work, so I have some trust. Deja vu.
You're doomed! Somebody's feeling feisty.
I love that they're going full on 70s like Bond. That's fun.
The kill is always new.
Deathloop. Still confused, but here we are. A Bethesda game, which is interesting. Microsoft, given that PlayStation that love still, obviously.
Before we leave, how about a huge
before we
update for
leave.
one of 2020's most celebrated games?
What? They're gonna end on an update? An FF7 update. Interesting.
Cloud, quickly!
Wow, this wasn't good.
Help me!
They essentially didn't show us anything really new. I mean, they showed us new things, but no new games.
Now it's my turn.
Well, I'm glad I didn't buy this yet. Get it on the PS5.
A touching reunion.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Would show the whole game.
My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Clown? We lost him. You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will.
It looks
They're the ones
gorgeous,
who blew up the reactors.
as it always has.
Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle. Stop!
We gotta help.
Just realized my phone is beeping Xbox achievements at you. Sorry about that. If you heard this. Xbox fanboy. Not true. Love me PlayStation actually more than Xbox these days. Was an Xbox fanboy.
No freaking way!
Boss!
I guess this is an update, like
Whatever it is they're
a
planning,
different
you're better off out of
game, or is it the same game? So I know nothing about Final Fantasy VII,
Not your sister.
so
There you are.
Who are these
not so
jerks?
sure on this one. Tell me what we watching. We just watching a video? Yeah, it's just remake. Oh, Intergrade, huh? What's going
Let the
on?
hunt begin.
What's new here? Okay. What happened? Is it new? Someone tell me something.
Get down here.
Let me know. Final Fantasy fans. Ooh. Graphics on PlayStation 5. Better. You can't tell the difference, 'cause it's not 4K. Okay, I'm being a little harsh. The lighting's better. With textures. Ray tracing. God, dude, this music. I'm ready to cry. Love this stuff. Fog effects. More dancing. More cross-dressing. Don't know if that's offensive. Sorry if it is. Yes. Now you can live the game that you played just a couple months ago. like never before. Resold to you again and again. Quality of life, you just put it out. Okay, good. Thinking there's going to be some difficulty. Okay, cool. Load times. And that's great. That's cool. That looks awesome. Photo mode. Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Let's get in with that photo mode. Okay, so there are new episodes here.
What?
I was confused because I was like, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen some of this. But okay, that makes sense. So this is a little more exciting.
You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
All right, Final Fantasy VII Remake. No pay? Yeah. So you got to purchase the episodes, but no paying for the remake stuff, so that's good. June 10th, looking good. Well, we didn't get Final Fantasy 16.
That was the reveal of Final
That was
Fantasy
that.
VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year.
Cool. Cool.
And that's our show.
And that was average.
For what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
See you later, homie. Okay, so that was it. That was the Direct. That was the PlayStation State of Play. What did you think about it? Me? Not so hot. That was okay. I mean, the games look great. I just feel like we've seen all these games a lot of times. Some of these several times, like Oddworld. So done with that. I'm glad that that's going to be over with. Other than that, excited for the Final Fantasy VII stuff, especially since I haven't played it. I'm ready for that. That looks really cool. Dude, I can't remember the name now, but the one that's like Pixar-esque and amazing, and I was just fawning over it. I can't remember your name, but I love you, you sweet, beautiful girl. Not in it, you know. I just am really down for that. Really down for that, for sure. Looks amazing. The rest, dude, a lot of death, a lot of looping. We're doing a lot of games where you die and you come back and do it again. It's the thing. The roguelike has a come. Overall, a lot of roguelikes, good looking roguelikes, but this was not better than the other Direct. It was pretty plain, pretty normal. But what did you think? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow as Trev live streams the Pokemon Direct, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, pretty exciting news coming from them. And overall, this was an okay show, especially if you're a fan of indies. I would give it like a B. Maybe a C plus. C plus. Everyone, thanks for watching Weekly Recharge. If you liked what you watched, subscribe, all the good stuff. And thank you for your support. As always, it's been overwhelmingly awesome. And we're big fans of you. So that's it. Much more to come from us. Again, check Trevor out tomorrow and let me stumble over my words. Bye.